I'd first like to start off by saying thank you for giving me the opportunity to represent our class this year. I had such a great time getting to know all the other officers and advisors. Being president this year meant so much more to me than having a title of leadership on a transcript. I truly enjoyed watching you get our class finally start to come together as one and start to have class pride. From having our failed Greek games cheer to our class ring ceremony, it's been great to see all of us come closer. That being said, this year is coming to an end and it's time to start thinking about our senior year. Next year is the last crucial year for us to actually come together as a class. We are all looking forward to the Spirit Weeks, senior field trips, senior apparel, prom, and graduation, but along with those activities comes the expenses. I know this year made a lot of people unhappy about prom. Although we raised enough money for it, we reached a lot of bumps in the road where sometimes we had no other option. But this year as president, I promise prom will be completely different than this year's, because it will not be acceptable to have our senior prom at the Arvin Center again. My main goal in office is to reduce all of our personal and class expenses, but this will be no easy task by myself. That's why next year we are all going to have to work together. This year I want us to choose how our senior year turns out, meaning that I want everyone's voices and opinions to be heard. I want my fellow classmates to pick fundraisers that they will actually like to participate in. And I know this year's decision of picking your class president is a tough one, but however, I promise that if you pick me, I will not let you down, and that a vote for me is a vote for a better senior year.
Hello, class of 2020. My name is Jack Marshall, and I'm running for senior class president. I remember 5 years ago when I washed up on the shores of Crestwood, Kentucky, and was welcomed by you, the South Oakland Dragons. Since that time, I had the honor of serving you as class president both freshman and sophomore years. This time, I served as junior advisory board member. During this time, I reflected upon my previous years as president and learned not to take this role for granted. If elected, I will use this privilege of serving you to make our senior year the most memorable experiences that we will treasure for the rest of our lives. One of the great things I love about South is the many opportunities to be involved in school, whether attending sporting events, dancing in a shark costume at freshman orientation for Link Crew, or wearing fuzzy pink slippers on stage at our school play. If elected president, I will seek ways to encourage each of you to become involved and feel unified as a class. Each of us has a place here at South. Maybe you are the one to design our senior t-shirt, or maybe you are the anchor on our tug-of-war team, or maybe you are a prom queen. These are all things that can't be accomplished alone and require the support and participation of my fellow classmates. The same support and participation I'm calling upon right now to elect me, Jack Marshall, for senior class president.
Hello, class of 2020. My name is Malka Churchill, and I plan to be your next vice president as I assist in making the class of 2020 the best it can be. Our class overall has been in need of some change, which is one of the main reasons a new face of the vice president is needed. I'm greatly involved with school activities that brings out the better in me, such as Link Crew and leadership skills, FCCLA and communication skills, sports and teamwork skills, along with many other extracurricular activities that qualifies me to be the vice president. As the vice president, I promise to listen and take into consideration of others, give my 100% all, show what it really means to be an SOHS student, and get the dance floor moving and popping at next year's prom. So remember, as I wake up like Beyonce and work hard like Rihanna, the best as your vice president is only one vote away. Thank you.
Class of 2020, my name is Kyle Schilling, and I've enjoyed serving as your vice president the past 3 years, and I look forward to serving again in our final year as seniors. This year we have a lot to look forward to, including prom, graduation, our senior field trip, and other senior privileges. These things are going to come faster than we think, and I want to make sure it is what we've all wanted all throughout high school. This year is more than just prom and then shortly after graduation, but I want to make those things stand out and are something everyone enjoys. This is our prom, our graduation, and our year, so let's make it count. I know we can make this final year the best one yet, especially if I'm serving you all as your vice president. You all can come to me with any and all ideas and suggestions. I want to hear them, and I want to implement them throughout the year. If you have any concerns, I want to make sure I take care of them, and I want to be here for you all, so please let me by electing me as the class of 2020 vice president.
From the first day of becoming a student at South and now going into my senior year, I have never felt more proud to be a part of this school. Each year I have wanted to become more involved, from being on the volleyball team into becoming a Linker leader, and now running for class secretary. A goal I have had for myself is to develop my leadership skills, and I feel like this opportunity could teach me so many new things. Now that I have the chance, I wanted to take the time to let you all know what I will do for our senior class to ensure our last year together will be one that we won't forget. I'm running for secretary as I wish to be facilitating communication among class officers. I will also help select, promote, and encourage fundraising so that we as a class can make our year memorable, from Greek games all the way up to prom. I'll also be open to any ideas you all have, especially for helping design the t-shirts for movie OC. I will take your opinions and bring them to the other officers in order to show that you all are our priority. As a class officer, it would be my job to serve you all, and take your feedback and ideas and put them to work. I would love the opportunity to lead the 2020 senior class as secretary, so today I'm asking for your vote, as I want to be helpful and for all of us to make memories we will remember forever.
Hello, I'm Mr. Dighton, but you can call me Parker. Not only am I running to be your secretary of our senior class, but I'm running for your heart. And you may ask, what is this kid from a small town in Georgia asking for my vote for? Well, that's a great question. As a member of the South Oldham High School golf team, I know what it takes to drive for success. And as a captain of that said team, I have gained valuable leadership skills, and furthermore, I have gained more skills from a Poor Leadership International, a leadership class in Las Vegas, Nevada, the gambling capital of the world. And so if you take this gamble and elect me as your class secretary, I vow that our prom will not take place at the Arvin Center again, and that we'll have a prom that you want. You can bestow your trust in me that I will never miss a meeting or commune, and I will make sure that every single communication flows smoothly between all of the officers and no hiccups happen. So remember to elect Dighton as your secretary and as your friend.
So, you have to make a choice for senior class treasurer. Well, I'm Jacob Bannon, and I hope to make this my 4th year as class treasurer. The last 3 years in office have taught me how much time and effort goes into this job. It is a huge commitment to come in on early mornings to plan upcoming events. Next year won't be any easier. Prom and senior activities will not run smoothly on their own, and I hope to make sure that they do. Just like you, I want to be able to look back at high school and remember our good times here. You can trust me to represent the class, well, because I'm part of that class. As a fellow student, I care what happens next year. I promise to strive for nothing less than extraordinary. Vote for me not so that I can hold a meaningless title for 1 year, but so that I can create something meaningful. Thank you, and remember, vote Jacob Banta for senior class treasurer.
Hi, my name is Brianna Inslee, and I am interested in serving as your senior class treasurer. Money is a necessity, and it is especially important in order to create once-in-a-lifetime experiences for senior year. I am interested in this position because I wish to equip our class with the necessary resources to both meet our needs and exceed them. I mainly am striving to expand our budget in a way that allows for us to have unique, fun activities for our senior year. I will work diligently with class officers and you, my fellow seniors, to maintain the budget, as well as come up with new ideas by making sure that all voices are heard and truly considered. I will always be open to any input from you, my peers, that will help secure our class's high school experiences. Overall, it is my goal to provide you, my fellow classmates, with a wonderful senior year unique to the class of 2020.
Dread it, run from it, destiny arrives all the same. Or should I say, I have. I'm Stuart Hamilton. I'm running for treasurer for the senior class of 2020, a position that involves many crucial financial decisions for the senior class next year. Some of these involve the senior class field trip, prom, and Nerf wars. If I'm elected, I assure that I will be the best treasurer I can be. I will fight for what you want as a senior class. Now, I may not have much power, but I will use what I have to make sure we get the best senior year we can. Now, I didn't run last year. I avoided my destiny once. I cannot do that again. I'm going to do the best I can. And for Nerf Wars, as commissioner, I have to make the decisions for the rules and for disputes. And for these, I plan to be fair, and for the rules, I want them to be fun. It's going to be the last year we're here. Might as well make it our best. Overall, I feel I'm adequately prepared to be a treasurer and qualified to do my best here. But above all that, I am inevitable. Thank you.
Hey class of 2020, do you know what happened December 12th at 7:30 p.m.? I do. That's the day most of us got our senior class rings. How and why does he know this? Is he a stalker? Should I be scared? Well, these are all good questions. I mean, after all, what sane man would remember that? Well, I'll tell you who. I have served tirelessly as your junior class historian for the past year, and I've seen each and every one of you sprout quite literally from juniors to seniors. What's that from? Elections are soon. Well, let me tell you why I deserve to be reelected. To begin, the inheritance of senior class funds is a gift that I plan to fight both tooth and nail towards putting into the best prom and graduation money can buy. Let's be honest, we all love the Arvin Center, but our prom should not and will not take place there if I am reelected. Furthermore, I plan to fight not only for a good powder puff match, but for the reinstatement of our beloved nicknames. On a serious note, I do love being your class historian, and regardless of whether or not I am reelected, I plan to save the pictures as my duty to take, so that 20 or 30 years from now, we can all look back at them at our reunion and enjoy. I love this junior class, and since you're chatting with me, I probably love you too. My name is Ryan Killian. Vote me for re-election.
Hello, my name is Carly Schneider, and I am running for senior class historian. If I were to be elected to class historian, I plan to capture all aspects of student life through journaling and photography. I want these memories to represent the uniqueness of the student body here at South Elm High School. Memories can fade, but a good historian will snap a picture or document a moment to spark a memory. I want to help us remember all the games, the plays, the dances, the assemblies, the pep rallies, and most importantly, the laughter. I'm excited about the possibility of collaborating and sharing ideas with you, my fellow Dragons. If elected, I will be open-minded and excited to listen to everybody's creative ideas about how our senior year can be the best that it can be for everyone. My vision for the class of 2020 is to work together as a team to create memories that will last a lifetime. If given these leadership opportunities, I would be honored to represent my fellow seniors in what undeniably will be the best year yet. Thank you for your time, and I would very much appreciate your vote. And as always, south of everything, go Dragons.
Hello, my name is Harrison Byerly, and I'm running for the PTSA rep. For the past 3 years, I have been committed to representing each student and intend to as we go into our final year. If elected, I plan to make prom and our graduation the best it can be and will communicate with you to implement your desires. I want our senior year to be the best it can possibly be, and if elected, I will try to make that happen. After 4 great years, I hope for us to go out on a high note. Vote Harrison Byerly for PTSA Rep 2020. Let's make it 4 in a row.
Hello, upcoming seniors of SOHS. My name is Cassie Wynn, and I'm running for the position of PTSA Rep. As your PTSA Rep, I hope to use my position as a means of communication with all of you to promote class unity and equality and to advance your voices to our administration when desired. While I will not only create a pathway of communication between you and our administration, I will be a liaison between the PTSA group and our class officers in order to maximize our experience of our final and best year of high school. As someone who is responsible and maintains a positive attitude and a listening ear, I feel I would be a great fit for your PTSA rep. Although my primary duty is to act as the liaison between the PTSA group and our class officers, I will also help my fellow class officers to fulfill their duties. I fully intend to assist my fellow class officers with projects such as prom, Greek games, powder puff, field trips, and graduation. So remember, vote for Cassie Wynn as your PTSA rep class of 2020.